How worried are you about the debt ceiling? So Donald Trump yesterday in a town hall with CNN, A, did not seem too worried, and 2, actually told Republicans to stick to their guns.
Well, one more thing he doesn't know very much about. Let me put it in 2 categories. One is actual default. That is potentially catastrophic. And you can go through a million ways, but anyone knows that's potentially catastrophic. And I don't think it's going to happen because it gets catastrophic. And the closer you get to it, you will have panic. And so the closer you get, you have markets get volatile, maybe the stock market go down, the treasury markets will have their own problems. It's amazing you already have certain T-bills trading at 3% and right next to them 5%. This is not good. And people should remember the American financial system is the foundation to the global economic system, and the closer we get, more panic. We might get downgraded. The last time we were downgraded, we had like 65 or 70% debt to GDP. Now it's 105. Now our deficits are 2 or 3 times that we had back then. So, we better be very careful. And I wish we didn't get there at all. I'm respectful of both sides. Who, one side wants to use it to make up for what got jammed down their throats, and I would love to get rid of the debt ceiling thing, but please negotiate a deal.
Do you think that it'll be, at the end of the day, the markets that will spur a deal? That we have to get to the point where there's panic?
It's a really bad idea, because panic becomes something that is not good, and it could affect other markets around the world. But yes, at the end of the day, if it gets to that panic point, people have to react. And we've seen that before. And the other thing about markets is always remember, panic is the one thing that scares people. Like they take irrational decisions. I remember even in 2008, people were selling certain securities at 40% of what they would be worth if we had a Great Depression. But they were like, I want out, I want cash, I'm not betting my family's money on this or my company's money. People will panic, and again, we got to be very careful about getting close to a situation that causes that.
Did you get a call from Janet Yellen about this?
I'm not going to talk about personal calls I'm getting. We've all spoken about debt ceiling. I mean, everyone, that's everyone. There's no...
But for big banks, are you ready to, actually, how do you prepare for a possible default?
We have a group of people who are very smart, who are looking at, again, it's very unfortunate, it's time consuming, hopefully it won't happen, but it affects contracts, collateral, clearinghouses, clients. It affects clients differently around the world. You have to then anticipate what people are going to do, which is very different than the legality of it. And and the closer we get, the more those, kind of that war room will start. Now it's taking place once a week, but my guess is sometime call it May 21st, it'll be every day. And then it'll be 3 times a day. And then it'll be much more conversation with clients about what they need to do to help to get them through it and things like that. It's very unfortunate. It should never happen this way.